Today we got Persona Music. We're going to do a quick little review. Persona Music is basically just a licensing for music on your online video. But the great thing about this one is it's the music from movies, essentially. What Hollywood uses for their movies, this is what you get to download and use in your own. And some of them are pretty impressive. I want to say there's over 10,000 tracks, so you got plenty to listen to. The big downfall with this one, in my opinion, that they don't have sound effects. It's just the music. You can use other playlists. You can actually make your own playlists as well, which is pretty huge for something like this, in my opinion. This is for creators, marketers, honestly, even freelancers. You can do the creator or the freelancer package and even sell the videos. So let's jump over to pricing, see what you're looking at. For a social creator, you're looking at $11.99 per month. And that's pretty price comparative that I've noticed with these types of softwares. They're all about $10 to $15 a month. I've seen one as high as like $29 for exactly the same thing. Basically, what you get with the social creator is one social profile on each social platform. The Creator Pro, if you're a freelancer, is what you're going to want. You get unlimited social platforms on all the social platforms. You can use it on podcasts. You can use it on everything. You can even sell it. You got commercial work and client work. The only thing you don't have is broadcast TV rights with video, that is. You can't just sell the music to Shopify because it's not yours, obviously. This is only video licensing, which I believe is the standard with all these types of softwares. But yeah, this one's only $19.99. That's pretty good. If you want to go enterprise and actually get broadcast TV, you do have to contact them, but it starts at $100 a month, basically. All right, so let's jump over to frequently asked questions. Normally, we'd cover features at this point. It's just music for your videos. That's all this is. It's very important so you don't get copyright striked. And I will jump in the back end, you can actually put in your YouTube channel so it automatically takes off copyright strikes. So there's not really a wait. If you get, it'll automatically take it off in about an hour. Or at least that's what they say in the FAQs. So let's go over here. Where can I use the music? Anywhere except feature films, broadcast TVs, and VODs, video on demand. I believe that's like a Netflix type thing. Does my license expire? If it's published during your subscription term, it will not expire, so that's not bad. Will I need to pay more if I monetize my content? No. Can I use music for my clients' projects? Yes, your license covers them too. Now, that's only for the creator plan, by the way. They didn't specify that in here, but it is. I'm a freelancer. Is the creator plan for me? Yes, you have full sub-licensing rights, which covers them too, as long as you're the producer or you're producing an online campaign and your content is outside of feature film, broadcast TV, and VODs, videos on demand. If you produce content for others on your channel and they want to avoid copyright claims, simply add the URLs of the published videos and we'll clear them for you. Now, unfortunately, if they don't publish it right away and let you know where they published it, they could probably get a claim, so you'll have to mention that to your client. How do I know the creator plan is good enough for my projects? If your content will be used for feature films, broadcast TVs, and videos on demand, or by a company with 250 plus employees, get in touch with us for a quick solution. Basically, you got to pay for the broadcast rights. Can I cancel my subscription? Yes, just log into your account and cancel anytime before your renewal date. Can't talk today. If I cancel my plan, does my license remain active? Yes, you can cancel at any time and your ability to license will remain active until your term ends. Anything licensed during the term remains covered even after you cancel. Now, that means publishing, by the way. That doesn't mean you can just download all the music and use them forever and only pay for 1 month. Can I get a refund? 14-day refund policy. Okay, that's not bad. What happens if I receive a content ID claim? It is completely normal for a video using legally licensed music to be claimed for a short period of time, up to an hour, and then released. This is not cause for alarm, and in some cases, it is how the YouTube content management system recognizes a license. The YouTube content management system may occasionally experience a high volume of licenses being validated at once. Even if the release period is longer, a few hours, all the monetization that results from the views is still yours 100% and will not be diminished or withheld from your channel. If there is concern during this process, contact us. This is great, except there's this little thing. Content claims actually kind of nerf your reach too, so that's going to affect you still. So there's a negative to that. So we got the music. I will tell you right now, their search function is terrible. So love song, for example, comes up with these random things. I would play the music, except I don't think I'm keeping this license, and I'll tell you why later. But this is actually the main reason. The lack of a decent search function is just not okay, and the fact that I have multiple of these softwares, I don't need it. All right, so let's jump into the back end. So this is you logged in. When you're outside of being logged in, you can only listen to 30-second clips. You guys can go check it out. I'll leave a link down below. It'll take you to Persona Music, and you can go ahead and test out the songs for yourself. On your back end, you have your favorites, your projects, downloads, and your purchases. So you got your downloads here, things you've already downloaded. Like I said, I don't use this one. This is actually my third version of this software. This type of software, I should say. And it's not my favorite one. I'll go over my favorite one here in a second. I'll actually be doing a review on that one here soon as well. So you got your favorites. Basically, any song you listen to, you can click the heart, and it's going to go here. Then you have your projects. You can set up. This is basically your playlists. Say you have 2 different social accounts, and you like 2 different playlists on each, or a different playlist for each one. You can do that here. As far as I can tell, there is no limit to how many projects you can have. Now, I do like this function up here, where it kind of sorts it for you. And then you also have the extended usage, so not all of them allow extended use. So make sure you click that if you're going to be using it on like games, websites, film festivals, wedding videos, and whatnot. So this is what you want to use if you're selling it. You want to use these songs. When you click on a song, it'll play down
Last
here.
one standing.
And then you can add to favorites or add to a certain project, or you can create a new project this way. Test 3. Create, and now it's added to that project. So let's go back up to our projects. Now we got test 3 with 8 ball in it. Now I think we've covered everything on Persona, so let's go ahead and check out some of the competition. Now the reason you want to get something like Persona is so you don't have to go to like audiojungle.net and pay per song. If you only want a couple songs, that may be the way to go. Then you don't have a subscription. So that's that. And then you got Artlist, which is much better version of it, I would say. But it's a lot more expensive, obviously. $29 a month, $39 a month is absolutely ridiculous. That being said, you can edit the stuff in here. There's a lot more options with this. It's not just music, where Persona, it's just music. All right, and then the very well-known one here is Epidemic Sound. And they do offer a 30-day free trial. Hey, there you go. I'll leave that link down below if you want to try Epidemic Sound. If you're choosing between the two, I would actually personally go Epidemic Sound. But you have to pay by year with them, or you're paying out the butt. Especially for commercial. Like if you're selling freelance work, and they limit your channels. So if you have a lot of channels, you sell a lot of content, it may be worth going with Persona at $19 per month instead of the $49 per month. And keep in mind, you can do the yearly, but it's $228 up front, which is a pretty penny. Or you can do the yearly for the personal. This gives you 1 channel per platform. This is for single creators only. So if you don't have multiple YouTube channels, this is the one you want to go with. $108 per year, which is actually cheaper than Persona. So it's $2 cheaper than Persona, but Persona charges by month, so that might be the better option for you, because if you do monthly with Epidemic Sound, obviously it's less. But they have absolutely insane music on here. As far as the music library goes, Epidemic Sound is probably the best. They have sound effects. You can sort by themes. Epidemic Sound is amazing. Epidemic Sound is probably my number one if I had to choose between them, but like I said, you got to pay per year to make it worth it, in my opinion. If you do the yearly on the commercial, it's not bad. It's like 60% off. It's an insane difference. If you're doing commercial, do the yearly and just bite the bullet on that one. Let's go to the next one. This is my other one I use, Keyframe Audio. This is the one I'm actually choosing over Persona currently. It's just got a better UI, in my opinion. Music quality is the same. The library is the same. Well, actually, the library is probably a little bit bigger with Keyframe audio, but the quality is on the same level. Maybe Persona might actually have a little better quality as far as overall library. Everything on Persona is good. A couple iffy songs on Keyframe that I've heard already, but they have a library of like 100,000. Now, the big difference for me is the sound effects. You have sound effects on Keyframe audio. You do not have that on Persona. So that's a big one. For me, anyways. For any creator that does video editing, that's going to be a big one. And, of course, it's way cheaper. Way cheaper. If you just want the music, $7 a month. Universal license, meaning you can sell it. So you can be a freelancer, whatever. Even cheaper for a year. Honestly, it's not a big enough price difference to matter, in my opinion. Copyright claim protection. You can actually put in your URLs yourself. You don't have to send them into Persona like they require. You have your own backend, and I'll show you that here in a second as well. Or you can get the music and sound effects, which is the one I'd have. You get unlimited royalty-free music. There's unlimited everything. So there's no worry about social media accounts. There's no worry about nothing. You can put in your account URLs, and you're good. They'll handle everything for you. All right, we're not going to go over the FAQs or anything because I'm going to do that in another video. So let's just jump into the back end. I'll show you this one real quick. And I specifically want to show you the difference. So you got the YouTube clearance, and I actually had to use the remove copyright claim already on a video I made privately. It does work, so you're good. I don't know if copyright claims affect your reach. They could still, and if that's the case, that's a problem. But that's Keyframe, and again, I would still rate of the platforms we just looked at. I would rate Epidemic Sound as number 1. Obviously, I just found Artlist. I might try this in the future. It looks awesome. But I haven't found it, or I haven't tried it out yet, so I can't really rank this one, so we're going to take this one off the list. But Epidemic Sound is number 1, in my opinion, Keyframe audio. It depends if you need sound effects. If you don't need sound effects, it's number 3. If you need sound effects, it's obviously jumping to number 2. Obviously, Persona has fantastic music, a fantastic library. The only 2 negatives, in my opinion, from this virtually perfect software is the music is just music, and there's no sound effects. And then the search bar kind of sucks sometimes. It doesn't really come up very well. That's it. That's Persona. If you're interested in it, let's cover it again. Social platforms, one on each platform is $11.99 per month. Creator platform, this is unlimited socials, and you can sell it. $19.99. Not bad. All right, if you have any questions about this software, post them down below, and I will get those answered for you. See you all in the next one.